Valorant is a great, fresh take on the tactical shooter formula by bringing on new elements and promotes excellent gun diversity. The game not only brings back some old favorites such as the Phantom, Vandal, and Operator, but introduces many more viable options with their use of ADS on certain weapons and new mechanics as well. Guns that you would consider unusable in CSGO now have a surprising amount of viability, introducing a bunch of potential new strategies. However, I'm about to show you the dark technology that I have discovered. Allow me to introduce you to the Bucky. On the surface, the Bucky is simply a pump-action shotgun. It costs 900 credits to purchase in the shop. The Bucky also has a feature where it can be shot from longer ranges than normal using its right-click, which tightens the spread. This enables it to be used in more situations than a normal pump-action shotgun. However, if you use its right click from too close or too far, it only ends up shooting one bullet and does essentially no damage. In order to be best used, you need to get really close and hold really tight angles, as this gun excels in the 0 to 15 meter range. But these are just numbers, so let me put this into context for you. The Bucky is the best gun in the game while simultaneously being one of the cheapest guns in the game. Features an op mode, so it becomes an all-in-one gun. Enables the player to not use spray control because you only need one bullet. Does not require hitting headshots either because hitting their chest is still a one shot, and can also be shot mid-air for some sick trick shots. By fully committing to the Bucky and using it as your only gun, you reap the economic and powerful benefits of this lifestyle. Allow me to visualize some of these benefits with some basic math. So, based on the economy in Valorant, the minimum amount of money you can get in any round is 1900 credits, which is when you both lose the round, have no lose streak, don't plant the bomb, and get 0 kills. So with this in mind, this is the absolute worst case scenario possible in terms of gaining money. Now, let's look at how much it would typically cost to get a buy when you're running the Bucky. The Bucky itself costs 900 credits, and full body armor costs 1000 credits, which also happens to add up to 1900 credits. Coincidence? I don't really think so. In addition to this, when you do succeed, you will definitely have more money than the base 1900 per round, so you will constantly have an excess of credits to use so your teammates can splurge on guns. Your buddy need an op? You're the man. There are also certain agents that have kits that complement the style of play you take on when you use the Bucky, such as Jet, who can maneuver well in close quarters and also utilize the Bucky's excellent mid-air spread, Viper, whose vision control can enable her to get in close quarters at times, and Phoenix, who can simply run in and try to get in range in order to maximize the Bucky's damage. Of course, the Bucky works well on every agent in the game, but if you want to maximize its potential, then these are my recommendations. All jokes aside, the Bucky is actually extremely underrated and deserves more attention than it currently receives. This weapon can have some insane potential considering how unique it is and how inexpensive it is to run. I definitely think you guys should try it out in some of your games if you're in the beta, and if you're not, to definitely consider giving it a try in the future.